Hi guys, this is Clark here. Today's lesson is going to be focusing on graphing rational numbers. As you learned on Friday, rational numbers are any numbers that can be written in fraction form, okay? So we're going to start by graphing fractions and decimals together, okay? Now, the thing is that one thing that's important is that you want to graph the numbers in the same form, okay? It's easier to compare them, okay? So, in my opinion, I think it's easier to compare decimals than it is to compare fractions. So that's why the lesson a couple days ago of how to change a fraction to a decimal is kind of helpful today when we have to put these on the same number line, okay? So I'm going to take 3/4 and I'm going to change it to a decimal. I'm going to take my top number and divide it by my bottom number. Okay, 4 can't go into 3, but it can go into 37 times. Okay, don't forget to add that decimal right up in your quotient. 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, 10 minus 8 is 2. Annex that 0, bring it down. Okay, 7. Now we're looking at 4 into 20. We know that goes 5 times. So 5 times 4 is 20. So 3/4 is the same as 75/100. You knew that. It was a benchmark fraction, benchmark percent. So if 3/4 is equal to 75/100, then now what I want to do is I want to take and put 75/100 on the number line and 25/100 on the number line. Okay, so I know that I need to be on my number line between 0 and 1 whole. So I'm going to put 0 on the left and 1 on the right. Okay, 1 whole might help when you look at these amounts here to think about money. Okay, and basically 25/100 is the same as 1/4. 1/4 out of $1, okay? 75/100 is the same as 3/4. So the quarters are kind of maybe the way that we should be dividing up the number line. So I'm thinking 3 lines, 4 sections, 1, 2, 3. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot the number that should be closest to 0, and at this point it would be 25/100. So I'm going to plot that here. 25/100 is the same as 1/4, by the way. So I'm going to put 0.25 here. And next I'm going to plot 75/100, which this is 0.5. This is 0.75, which is the same as 3/4. So, and I am going to write it in the form that it was given to me because that's, again, we want to graph the numbers in the form that they were given. So, but I am going to put underneath there that that is equal to this. Same thing, okay? So that's how you can take and graph 2 rational numbers on the same number line simply by changing them to the same form. And I chose to change them to decimals. Not to say that you couldn't change them to fractions, but they should have common denominators, okay? So hopefully this lesson helps. I am going to do a part 2 where I am going to maybe work with keeping them in fraction form, converting the other numbers into fractions, okay? So look for that.